I think we are live. Okay, to all our viewers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday to you all, and for all women out there, happy Women's Day. This is Rosa Barrihun, manager of this page. I'm a mom of three. I'm a digital marketer and a business mentor. I'm originally from the land of origin, Ethiopia. I'm coming live from New Jersey, USA. It is 5:03 p.m. in my time. Let us know where you guys are watching from and your time too. Even if I have a low degree, I didn't get any chance to practice my profession. So I am a full-time mom, basically. Thankfully, I landed into an amazing life-changing career, which is digital marketing since June 2020. I got a thorough training, mentorship, coaching, and incredible supportive community on how to leverage the internet. So my mission is to empower and help people from all backgrounds to control their time, to do whatever they want, and to realize their dreams too. Thank you all for watching. Today I have a very special guest. They are the first couples for my business page. They are business coaches too. So thank you so much, Jackson and Emily, for making the time. Thank you. Welcome to my page.
Hi, Rosa. Thank you for having us today.
Yeah, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, it's a great honor to interview you. Yeah. So can you guys please tell us a little bit about your background and why did you start an online business?
Yeah, sure. So we are originally from Taiwan, and I have always been in sales, in software sales. About 4 years ago, our whole family moved from Taiwan to Vancouver because I got a transfer in my job from Taiwan to Vancouver, and I've always been working in the 9 to 5 corporate world, and Emily's always been basically it's not housewife, homemaker. Oh yeah, stay at home mom. Yeah, stay at home mom. And unfortunately, or fortunately, in May of 2019, I got a pink slip from my employer. I worked for them for 16 years. And that was quite a shock to my system because I always thought I have a secure job so at that time I was kind of like, okay, do I keep looking for similar job in my field, or do we start looking to work for ourselves? And that's around July, so like 2 months later, Emily kind of scrolls through her Facebook feed and found, maybe you tell yourself.
Right. So I found the business in between us, and then I found it through my coach's ad on the Facebook, and I showed it to Jackson. So we watched the webinar right away, and immediately that we know that we want to jump in like full speed, because Jackson has been working in the corporate world for more than 20 years, and always he has been very busy. And but we always wanted to have a more flexible schedule, spend more time with our children, because we have 4 boys together, and we don't want to miss any of their milestones. So actually, during the 2 months that he's unemployed, I've been praying, and we've been thinking. We wanted to find a business that we can do together from anywhere, anytime. And then I think our prayers got answered. Yeah.
So we've been doing this for about 20 months?
Mm-hmm.
20 months. Okay. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you did. Yeah, it's really life-changing. We know it. right?
Yes.
So let us move on to the next question.
Okay.
How did you manage your time? Emily just mentioned that you guys have 4 boys,
Uh-huh.
and there are a lot of people out there who excuse like I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. Even if the thing is very important to themselves, they put time busyness as an excuse. So how do you manage your time?
I think business is one of the reason why we got into this business in the first place, because we have 4 boys together. He used to work 8 to 10 hours in the office every day, and besides, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I also have I am a contract interpreter, which I have to travel 6 to 8 times a year away from home, and then we have a puppy and so on. So we always want to get out of this, daily grind, that busyness. We want to be in charge of our own time and to have this flexibility to have passive income. That's why we start this business in the first place. And how do we manage our time now? Now we pretty much spend like 2-3 hours in average per day on our business, mainly to encourage and build up our team, especially those who are just new into the business, because that's one of our advantage in our community, that we have this supportive ongoing mentorship, that we have been helped when we first started by our coach, and now it's our time to give back. So 2-3 hours per day, and then we can just, whenever the kids are at school, then we can use the time that to focus on our business.
Yeah. I think this business is like this. It's like initially, it's really require a lot of our time and attention and nurture this business, because like we came into this business, we never owned a business. Like although I was in business, but I never owned a business, right? So we were never in this field. So it took some time to kind of navigate around, and so initially there's a lot of time learning, and so whenever we find time, we would piece here and there to plug into the training initially and set everything up. But once you do once all the testing and setup is done, yeah, like Emily said, it's more like we're the master of our time. Like we can decide when to work and how we want to work, right?
So, for example, before we came on today, that we were actually preparing lunch, because it's our 2 p.m. in our time. So we were preparing lunch for our boys who are at home. And then before that, we were doing our mastermind training. So, but we know that time is short, that we have this appointment with you. So we just put on our earpiece, and then we're cooking at the same time doing our training. So it's like we can multitask at any time. So.
Yeah, absolutely, you are right. I do that all the time. Yeah. So you mentioned that you have been in the business for the last 20 months.
Yes.
Jackson, you mentioned you have been in the business in another business too.
Yes.
So I'm sure there would be a challenge for like anybody else. There would be a challenge for you. So what was your challenge?
You mean,
and how did you tackle that?
Yeah, I think we have slightly different challenges. For me, I think the biggest challenge for me was I think I underestimated the amount of new learning required, or shall I say, I thought I knew everything. So a lot of times I kind of in the beginning, maybe I rushed through the training or missed some parts, and then we pay for it later with we have to correct the mistakes, that kind of thing. So I think for me, one thing is about underestimate the breadth of knowledge and practice and testing required to make this business work, right? So that's for me the biggest learning, is to be humble and be coachable, and to make our lives easier instead of having to go the long route, if we just listen in the beginning, right?
Yeah. And I think for me, another challenge is to have not to compare ourselves to others, because we have seen a lot of success stories in our community that people are having fast results. However, we have a slowest beginning. And so we know that the system works. We know that it works for so many people that there's no reason it doesn't work for us. And we have done everything, or not everything, as we were taught. However, it's just the challenge would be having patience in ourselves, in the business, in the result, and then having faith that it will come to us. Because we, in the past 20 months, we become more we know that it's about our mindset, right? If we invest our mindset in some doubts and questions, and then the things that are not working, then it is not working. So we just keep ourselves, follow closely with those successful leaders, and then having patience in the business, in ourselves, and then not to compare, believe that it will come in our own time. And then it did, actually. And then now we're sharing what we've learned in a team. So that's one of the biggest learning as well.
Yeah, that's a big point. Yeah. Sometimes it's so hard not to compare ourselves, As you mentioned, there are a lot of successful people every single day. So it's encouraging. At the same time, you will question ourselves. When is my time? When is my time, right?
Yeah.
I think patience.
So it's all about the matter of time. And it teaches us actually patience. We can't buy it from anywhere, right? It's a good quality to be patient in life. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys are here. Now you guys, business coach, right? Business coach, managing a team.
Yes.
So now you are giving back, leading your team, and that's awesome. It's your time. Yeah. So what did you benefit from this business?
Well, initially when we came into the business, my goal was to, at least replace my income, of course, so that, we can sustain ourselves in this expensive city in Vancouver. So I think we achieved that goal a few months ago. Like we're averaging each month to go surpass my previous monthly salary, and also but I think the biggest gain is not about the money. I think the biggest gain is that for myself, I'm much happier and more fulfilled, and I feel less stressful, and it's just in general, it's just it's in a much better place for me.
The biggest gain for us also is to know a lot of people that we would have never had the chance to know if it's not for this business. Although it's because of COVID, we cannot see each other. But before COVID, we actually have met some of our business owners on team. We also have met our coach because we live in the same city. So it's like gaining a lot of friendship, mentorship, and we have learned quite a lot from other people. That
personal growth, right? That's a big part.
It's really so valuable that money cannot buy, and the degree cannot buy you this personal growth, and money cannot buy you the personal growth. And then not an average business model, not an average community can gain us this. So we are so grateful for what we have learned and grow in the past 20 months.
And one more thing I think is we as a couple, because we're doing this together in the business, so I think initially there's a lot of friction about different opinions about what to put in the ad and small things, and we would argue about some small detail late into the night. And it's over time we learn how to work together and how to complement each other and to make things work better, like improve on things, and that's improved our relationship. Not about the work, but I mean the business improved, but our relationship I think we got closer, and that's something also I don't think money can buy. So.
That's fantastic. That's really good. Yeah. I believe everybody has his or her own quality, right? So it's a matter of how we use it or how we manage our potentials, right? So I'm glad you guys are working together. I am always like not jealous, happy when I see couples doing this business. Because it's always good to be two than one, right?
Yeah. It's much share the load.
Yeah. So my next question is, there are a lot of people who asks us like, why do you guys recommend us to watch the webinar? Uh, as you know, we started from that point. So for us, it is a step. It's a step, one step. But there are a lot of people, they are questioning us, why did you guys are inviting us for the 90-minute webinar? So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I think it's by design. So I think when our founders start, this is my opinion. I think our founders, when they started this business, they designed this webinar. The purpose, of course, is to introduce our business. But I think one underlying reason is we want to double check people's how you say, are they really serious about it? If somebody asks us, "Oh, tell us more about this business," and we say, "Can you check out the 90-minute free webinar?" If they are unwilling to invest that 90 minutes to check it out for themselves, then are they gonna have the commitment to do a business that really, like we said earlier, require patience. It's not like an overnight get rich scheme, right? So I think it's kind of like I would say a quote unquote test for us to see, is this somebody who's really interested to spend that 90 minutes? And it's like like you said, it's a step. It's a first step.
Yeah, and I think when we want to make a decision, we want to be well informed. And especially if we want to consider a decision to start our own business, it's not a small one. So of course we want to gather all information as much as possible before we decided, yes, it's for me, or no, it's not for me. So I think it's everybody's responsibility to do this for ourselves, to check it out, because even though we can share how good it is, but you have to check it out for yourself so that you know that if it's right fit for you. And another very important point is that in the webinar we have all sorts of different kinds of business owners from different countries to share their experience, so that you know that this is for real and this is not just me and Jackson and Rosa, right? So you can check it out for yourself. And then we have twice live webinar weekly, and then you can attend multiple times before you actually put down your foot and then said, yes, I want to join, or I want to take an action. So it's really important to make a well-informed decision by checking it out, by attending the webinar, I think.
Yes, absolutely. You are right. In addition to that, it is one way of filtration, right? We have to filter who is committed for this business and who is not. As Jackson said, if they are not committed to watch the 90-minute webinar, this business is not definitely for them. Yeah, because after they started the business, they have to commute at least 2 to 3 hours per day. So 90 minutes is obviously lesser than that. So it's a filtration mechanism. In addition to that, we can't finish telling them what was inside the 90 minutes workshop just within 5 or 10 minutes, just by phone call or texting. There is a well-organized workshop. There are also guests every Tuesday and Thursday. There are always new guests that they share their experience, how they started, what they get, what they learn. So it's always better to check them out, because as Emily said, well-informed decision is very important, whether they do the business or not, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Thank you for that. So, what message do you have for the people who are still doubting? Oh, you guys are scam, you guys are MLM, this is not true. What
Yeah.
do you want to say?
All I would say, repeat what Emily said, is that we can say anything like we're already inside, right? We've experienced everything, but whatever we say, because we don't know you, the listener or followers, right? You're right to not trust us, right? So it's normal to be skeptical, but at the end of the day, if you're still watching us in this video, that means you're deep down in your mind, there's something that you're looking for that resonate with us, or we are resonating with you. That's why you're still listening. So even if it turned out, because we're really offering no risk here, so even if it turned out at the end you decide this is not for you, then the only risk is you spend the 90 minutes, right? Or even you further to the next step, which is 149, to get more information. Even that, there's a 30-day back money back guarantee, right? So there's really no risk for you except the time invested. So if it's 2.5 hours plus the 90 minutes, how many minutes is that? It's like 3+ hours of your time out of how many hours in your life, right? So I think it's no brainer to give it a try, and that's what I feel.
I think we, as human beings, we have the tendency to be right all the time, including myself. So we often get questioned by other people that, are you for real? Are you a scam? And so on. But if people think that they are right about us being a so-called scam, then what they got is what they have. That the only result is that they think that we are the scam. However, we have 77,000 members going strong in our community. The number proves everything. So my question to those doubters is that what if you don't know that you don't know? So for that, it's worth of your time to check it out, right? Just like Jackson said, 90 minutes of your time. And after that, probably there's a slight chance that you will notice that, oh, probably you were wrong about what you think that is right. And in return, you will gain yourself a lifetime changing opportunity for yourself and your family. So it's just worth checking it out. If you have slightly, you feel caught, or just give it a try and then decide it for yourself.
Yes, thank you so much for that. And in addition to that, I'd like to add one point, because there is no scammer. There is no scammer who puts his face or her face in front of the camera, including our families, right? Including our families, ourselves. We are here every day. If a scammer does this, that means a definition of a scam is changing, right?
We are showing our faces.
Yes. So we are real people. Real people are doing this business. That's why we are getting real results. That's why we are sharing our experiences, so that you will have a better understanding and a better decision for yourself and for your family. Tomorrow, I would like to remind our viewers for our workshop too. Tomorrow is Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we have a live workshop. So come check it out. That's our invitation. Come check it out. If it's not for you, bye. If it's for you, welcome. That's it. Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So thank you so much, Jackson and Emily. Thank you. I really appreciate for your time. We had a very good time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Rosa.
you.
Thank you for
Thanks
having us.
Yeah. So remember, nothing is impossible. Even the word says, I am possible. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Okay, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.